Swimming Pool International, the Swimming Pool Podcast.
A warm welcome to our International Swimming Pool Podcast. In front of me sits Angela Herrmann, Export Manager at Benke Manufacturing in Germany. How are you today, Angela?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm just saying one more sentence because in front of me sits Michael, as you probably already know. Michael Fisert, he's export manager at Fluvo Schmalenberger from Germany in Tübingen. And yes, I am very well, and I am so well because I was in Germany, which is also very nice. I like Bavaria, and the football game was yesterday. But here's the sun. To be honest, here's the sun, and it's really true. You can say what you want, but it gives a better mood.
Yes, exactly, and that's the same like in Holland, where I'm from. I left there with terrible weather, and then when you arrive here, it's so nice. It really is.
And we are not here again to talk about weather. We are here to talk we are here with Artur Deu, the General Manager at Aquavia Spa in Cervera in Spain. And we want to know actually what you do.
And we specifically would like to talk about well-designed spas. And it's a very interesting topic for me, as I'm more working in the pool area, and spas is totally new for me, so I'm really, really interested in what Artur has to tell us about it.
Yes. Hello, Artur.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much, Angela and Michael. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you here with sun.
Yes.
And even covered snow in the mountains, still snow. You can see that. Yes, Artur. Please tell us a bit. First, we would like to know a bit about yourself, about the history of the company.
Okay. Well, as you said, I'm the CEO of the company. I've been here for many, many years. I started 26 years ago with the company, so I know very well this business. Okay, and we are a company focused on selling and developing spas. No, and our main brand is known as Aquavia. It's the brand we push in the market, and this later we can go deeper. No, but now we are in the facilities, the factory. It's the second factory. Well, really it's the third factory because we had a fire. No, but that this is the second place where we developed the project. Okay, before we were in the center of Catalonia, and then 20 years ago we moved to this area, no, to grow the company.
And the company really, really grew, as we saw today. I mean, it's pretty amazing, we have to say, no? Also the building, I think you added on also, it's...
Yeah, as I said, in 2019, we had a fire, and this destroys totally the factory and the offices and everything. And we take that moment as a challenge, no, but we take the advantage of this moment to improve the company, and to create a new very modern factory. Okay, I think we have one of the modern, the best factory in Europe for producing spas, no. And aside of the factory, we also improve a lot the offices and to enhance our options to give good services to the customers. No,
And I like to go back a little bit into history again, because you really started from the scratch. I mean, now we are sitting here in this very modern building, but I know that you started very simple, let's say, right?
Yeah. Well, before me, the company started just like a shop. I think that the first shop, it was the first Iber Spa, it was in Sant Cugat. It's a city next to Barcelona, and they had just a small shop for selling spas, no? And it was a new product here in Spain, and they tried to sell it. But as soon as they saw that there was a business, they decided to start manufacturing. The first step was manufacturing, just importing shells, no? But very quickly, in around 1990, they built the first thermomold machine in a very, very old factory, very, very different than compared what we have right now, no? And they start producing totally 100% the spas there and then in 2000, I arrived at around 2020. Then we start focusing on developing new products, developing new ranges, improving the models. No, before when we start, we just were a company that were following what the Americans do. No, now I think we are creating our designs, our line. Or we are different, and we compete in the market with our own proposal. No, different.
Yeah. Yeah, and we are here in a podcast, so you cannot see, the listeners cannot see, but the models which are here now are, I would even say, breathtaking. You know, they are so
very impressive.
Yeah,
yes.
Well designed. It's. I also think it's still one of the best for sure. Yeah.
Right. It's the, for us, as I said, is the way of competing. No, if we do the same as everybody, or like Chinese or Americans, finally you just, as everybody says, no, just compete in prices, no, and this is not our battle. We know that we have to be different. We are a European company. We are here, and then I think this is advantage for us because we are able to understand more the style, the designs, and the things that Europeans appreciate, no? And then we,
for sure,
and also we are in the south of Europe, no? We are Mediterranean people that we are used to have sun, to be outside. So this also, it's when we design products, we think in these things, no?
You have the spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, as with my more of a pool background, I always ask myself, why would a person want to have a spa, let's say, instead of a pool or in addition to a pool?
Well, I would say that is in addition on a pool, but as it's another product. It offers another things, no? The spa. The biggest difference compared to a pool, it's normally a pool could be used during 3 months, 5 months. In South Europe, maybe 5 months. But in winter, you have the pool, you can watch, it's in the garden, but you cannot use, no? A spa, it's another thing. A spa could be used all year round. And a spa, a pool is a place where you can enjoy with family, friends, and you can take the bath. But the spa has something magical, no? So it's different. It's a place where we concentrate sensations. It's a tiny place where you can share with your family, with your friends, no? And it's a environment that makes easy the communication even, no? This is an important point, no? Because you have warm water, you feel the water in your body, you are floating, you can relax, there are lights, if you want, you can have music, no? You can have massage, no? But you have a environment that facilitates the communication and the relationship between people, no? This is one important point. The other, it's for health. The spa, it's prepared mainly for relaxing, for improving the health of the people, no? If you get into the spa, you will have your 20 minutes, 30 minutes where you get massage, no, to your body. You feel warm temperature, you can float. So all these things that people love, no, because it's
nice to relax after work or something like that. Yes. Okay.
And another important point, the spa, it's ready to be used. They're prepared, no? When you arrive at home, it's not like a bath. If you have a bath or a shower, you have to, especially the bath, you have to fill fill up the bath, no? With the spa, no. You arrive, you just open the cover, that the water is ready, prepared for you, waiting for you, no? And you can switch on or not switch on the massage, no? Because I repeat, everybody love warm water around his body, no?
Yeah, and one other thing that really what I feel as a very important point is you don't need as much space as a pool. Even like in Holland, we have very small gardens, very little space. A spa is easier to achieve. It is achievable for most people, and a pool is not so easy.
Yeah, at least you have a very small pool now. That's why we have this plunge, the smaller pools.
Yes,
yeah, but still,
well,
it's true.
It's true. Yeah, totally. It's and with just 4 square meters or 3 square meters, you can have a spa. We have many options, no? For 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, you can find but normally a spa could take just a corner of the garden, and could be integrated or plug and play. We arrive with the spa. The installation is very easy. You don't need to do job works for preparing to match the area. No, if you need a spa in 1 week, you can have it in 3 days.
Okay.
It's easy to arrive, to move to the garden, connect.
So the homeowner can do it themselves.
Well, yeah, but there is electrical connection that should be done by a professional, no? But it's very easy.
Yeah. Okay.
And you already mentioned, okay, you have the spa is coming. So what is, I always think it's very beautiful if you have an in-ground spa, no? That looks very nice. But what is disadvantages or advantages of in-ground or standing spa?
Yeah, I would say, it's something that we take it in account, no? Because it's true that when you have a spa in the garden or in the terrace, no, you have to integrate this product with your style, the furniture you have, and when you do a spa in ground, it integrates better with the landscape, no, or the style you have there, but so the advantage of having ground is that it's more accessible because it's easy to access and it's more integrated. But aside of that, portables, when I mean portables, I mean above ground standing spas, these also have to be integrated in the environment, no? And here is where in Aquavia we take a lot of care of that. No, our design team it's looking for materials and styles that and even right now if you check our website, you will find many different collections in styles, no, to facilitate to make it easy to integrate in the garden or the terrace, no? Okay.
Sorry. When you have a in-ground, I would assume it's more difficult for maintenance to access your pumps or something, if there's something, or do you make special, like with pools, areas where you can open?
The spa, we designed the spas that the main maintenance could be done from outside the spa.
Right.
And when the spa is in ground, mainly you have to take care of the filter and some dosifications. No, eventually you will need to do some work with the filtration pump. No, but this is every 2 years maybe. No, and then if you do a spa in ground, it's true that you have to prepare access to the pumps. No. When we design the spas, and normally I would say 95% of our spas has all the equipment in one site. We take care of that, no, to make easy that in case you have to do maintenance, you have easy access to the pumps and the devices, no. Of course, if the spa is above ground and it's with cabinet, it's easier to have access. But I repeat, as a user, we don't need to access to the inside of the pump constantly. Yeah. Just during the installation, and mainly every 2 years or 3 years, maybe we have to do something with the after sales.
But you're also making the professional and private, right?
Yeah, well, this is this is another range of spas. No, we produce here in Aquavia we have many ranges for as residential use. No, but aside of that we have commercial spas. Commercial spas normally are overflow spas. It's a product totally different, no, because if we think about hotels, campings, gyms, then the level of the water treatment, the level of the quality of the water, we need to treat it in different way, no. Then what we use for this kind of business, we use overflow spas with a separate filtration kit with a sun filter, bigger, with an automatic dosing system, no? And in this case, the pumps and filters are not next to the spa. Normally, they are in a technical room area that it's 3 meters away, 5 meters away, 7 meters away, no? But it's and with in this. As commercial spas, we have a wide range of products. We have round, square, octagonal, and prepared for 5, 6, 10, 11 people. And yeah.
I think here we come also, I have sometimes I write questions down, you know. But I have one question here, and it comes closer to that. You already have talked about this wide range. So why should people buy an Aquavia Spa?
Well, I will find many points. First of all, we are a reliable company, I would say. No? We have been in the market for more than 35 years, and I think we will remain for
much
30
longer.
more. Yeah. No, we are a company with a long history. That means that we learn from the past. We understand the product. We understand the customers. No, and this is one important point. And we are reliable. We are a company that not just produce products and sell products. We know that the service is very important. I always say to my team, when there is a customer that has a problem, we have a problem, so we have to solve it, no? And that is for in B2B business, I think it's, and B2C also, I think it's something very important, no? And we have these services. We have the right departments for attending the people, and we try to do it fast, no? The second is what I said, no? We have a lot of products with a special design, with a different design, okay, that fits with what Europeans are looking for, no? With different materials, with different styles, no? So it's very easy that inside Aquavia you will find a solution for you, know. And we are a flexible company. We are a company that we listen to customers, and if there are special projects, we have the technical departments prepared to develop special things, no? And we are able to supply to cruise projects, to shipyards. We are able to produce stainless steel spas. Yeah, so it's something that we already have. Yeah.
So you can do, in certain cases, almost like custom build?
Yeah, if it's very, very special custom build, then we move to stainless steel.
Yes.
We have the option with the stainless steel. We can do whatever you want. Because,
okay. Yes.
If you would like to have an overflow stainless steel spa, we can do it. If you would like to have it with a glass in one side, we can do it. So yeah.
Yeah, and one of the things when I walked through your showroom that I noticed very much is the design that you do. that makes you so much different than me as a non-specialist in spas.
Yeah.
When I look at the exhibition in Lyon, you have a whole hall with spas, and almost all of them look the same. And yours are completely different. You can see that from a design point of view, and as you already said, I don't actually have to ask because you said you design very much to the customer needs, Europeans mainly, and the others that are being imported are designed for a different market, more or less.
Yeah.
That's a nice way how you put it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not easy because when follow other people, it's easier.
Yes.
But when you have to develop design and break some rules, no, then it's always you are in areas that you don't know what you will find, no. But this is the key of our organization, no. If we speak about design, we are trying to create a strong internal design team, but we are using external designers with a good name, no, and we do that because from these outside ideas, no, sometimes it's easier to break some rules, no, yes. and to be out of the paper. We say here, I don't know if in English
makes sense.
Yeah, no, and it's a nice job. No, it's difficult because it takes more time than just copy, you could say.
Yes.
But it's nice because in all this process, no, it's like a spiral that you turn to with ideas, and then finally you have to find a way of being able to produce that, no, and with the right cost, no. But it's something that we have the organization for doing that.
Right.
And talking about the design, you also need the right material for it, right? You are standing in a desert, no, maybe,
Yeah.
and you're also standing on a high mountain with, I don't know, minus 20 degrees. How is that possible?
Well, yeah. Before we said that when we visited the showroom, no, 95 of our sales for portable spas, no, commercial is different, but for portables they go outside. They go outdoors, in the garden, in the terrace. No, so all the materials and all the spas we develop are prepared 100% for being outside. No, yeah, and not all the materials are suitable. No, in the past, sometimes we put some materials that we had to take it out because it was not right. And now, even there is a problem. The climate change is real, and the temperatures before arrived to 40. Now in south of Spain you can find 50 degrees, and depending on the cabinet you have, it will bend, no. So it's important thing that and it's true. It's our work, no. We find the right materials to test them. We have a climate room for testing the materials, no, and it's something that we have to do. Not only the external materials, also we, as you said, if we sell products to Norway or Switzerland, we have to isolate in the right way, no, and then we develop a different lines of isolation because the energy to reduce the energy consumption is very important, no. So it's So. Yeah, it's definitely every time we develop a product, we take care of the right materials. We have to test them, and then also how we build a spa to avoid problems. No? Yeah.
But the materials used inside, let's say the shell, it doesn't matter whether it's sold to a 50-degree climate or to a minus 15. The shell is the same. It can go between these temperatures.
Yeah. The shells, yeah. Then with extreme weather or extreme countries like Middle East, sometimes I will recommend to use white colors.
Yes.
Okay. If you put black colors there, that then it can reach 90 degrees if the sun touch the product. That it's not suitable even for touching, no. So it's like the pools.
Exactly.
If you have overflow, it's different, but
right.
no, and not also So see, yeah, answering your question, the materials are the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we have different options in isolation. You can
Yes.
have more strong isolation if you would like to put the spine in Norway. For
Yes.
example.
You put different, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have an extra or
Yeah,
something.
that are that it's a option that we also recommend if you are in Germany or in England or in Spain, because finally energy has
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
cost, and if we think in ecological way, is the best way of reducing consumption. No, and it's good isolation in the spa reduces a lot the energy that uses the spa.
And talking about challenges for the material, you not only have the challenge outside, you also have the challenge inside the pool, because we are dealing here with very warm water.
Yeah.
And the bacterial growth is, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how many multiply it.
Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah, I always say that a spa for bacteria should be like a attraction park, no?
Yeah.
Here
It's
we
a
have
party.
Portaventura. Yeah, you know? Yeah, because you have warm temperature, sometimes air, oxygen, no? So people, organic material sometimes, no? So it's but.
So how do you deal with that?
The spas, finally, it's easy the treatment is easy. No, in terms of we have to differentiate here for residential use. The treatment, finally, we have to use chemicals, chlorine, bromine. Mainly, the majority of people is using chlorine. No, and then there are liquids for stabilizing the water, not to make easy the treatment. And finally, the treatment it's once per week you have to add a dose of chlorine. No? Aside of that, then we have systems with ultraviolet, some or ozone or other systems now that can be used to reduce the quantity of chemicals. No, another important thing is the cover. The spa has, all the spas we recommend to have a cover. No, it's the best way for isolating the spa, because if you have evaporation, you lost temperature, and this saves also the contamination of the spa. No,
right.
Okay.
And how often should you change the water? Of course, depending on the
yeah,
usage.
Depending on people, but 3 months, 6 months, you don't need to, if you treat it in the right way. No, and if you. In every 3 months or 6 months. A spa do not consume as much water as a pool or a bath. It's totally different. Okay.
Well, and then for me, very interesting, Fluvo is for pools well known for hydromassage.
Yeah.
And how do you the hydromassage or the massage in spas, is this actually genuine massage, or is it more like like a soft effect to relax you?
I would say that you can have both. No, in what we try to have in the spa is a circuit of massage. No,
Yes.
To take different kinds of massage for legs, for the back, for the
Yes.
body, neck, feet, and it's not in our spas. In many models, you can choose between 100% flow, 60% flow, or to reduce. No, so and you have jets that give a strong massage and others that more soft massage. No, the idea it's inside the same spa you can do a circuit with different kinds of massage. No, and aside of the design is another important thing that when we design a spa, we control very well the power of the pumps. It has to be the right for the quantity of jets, for the position of the jets, no, for the kind of the jets. No, we don't put 100 jets without any sense there, just to have many jets. No, we prefer to have a circuit of massage with different positions, with a different kind of jets, and with the right flow proportion to have You can have a strong massage. If you like to feel it strong, you can select a seat where you will find really pressure jets, no, and we can find other seats with more soft massage. No?
Okay, so when you say a circuit, you could start at, let's say, position 1 and have light massage, so to speak, and then you move to another seat, it's a bit stronger. You can have these kind of options.
Exactly, and you can even open and close the jets to have more pressure. Or
Okay, so you work with pumps with frequencies driven or something, or you close valves?
Not yet. Maybe in the future. But you also have divert valves where you can put more flow to an area or not.
Okay, very, very interesting. Yeah. And again, since we are also very much in hydromassage, what kind of pumps do you use for this? Is this
Michael's a pump guy.
No, we mainly in Aquavia we differentiate the filtration pumps from massage pumps. Okay,
yes.
Because there are people that use the same pump for both. We believe that it's better to have the filtration circuit dedicated 100% for filtering, no, and the right speed and the right flow. Then we have one pumps just for that, and then we have massage pumps that are specific for massage for spas. No, I mean that they don't have pre-filter. They are because the problem we have to face with the portables mainly it's we don't have too much space. We have to integrate the pumps inside the spa. No, so what we use is pumps with the right. With the nice flow, but compact, that with a compact size that could be integrated easily inside the pump, no?
Yes, I totally agree that you should always separate filtration from the application. And some people also in pools do the same, just one pump for everything, and that's not the way to go. So that is really,
I have a question since you said application. Is that now nowadays? So if you decide, okay, I don't know, you're in Germany, you feel, I'm flying to Spain in my nice home. I want to have my spa ready in 3 hours. So is that possible? That I have an app that I control everything?
Well, it's in 3 hours. If you don't have a spa, you will.
We are not as far anyway.
You will in 1 day. In 1 day. But if you already have a Aquavia Spa, we have options that you could control the spa from your home or from your mobile. No, we have connections. We have application that could be connected to the system, and you can set the temperature. You can set the filtration time, whatever you want. No,
So that is possible. So you can do it from everywhere, and you say, okay, I want to have it ready at that time.
Exactly, and you can know what's the temperature in real online. No,
Okay, nice. And now I'm coming to general things. So maintenance, I think that's quite still a issue. Even we are so modern nowadays. So what should an end user should do?
End user, if they take if they are in charge of maintenance, they will only need to clean the filters once every 15 days. It's very easy. It's a cartridge filter. Normally, you can wash it with just water, and then every week put a pill. I don't know how
tablet.
A tablet. Sorry, a chlorine tablet or bromine tablet. No, we have a kit. We have a kit that is called Aquavia Care Kit, and then you have a liquid, and there is a liquid that you can drop a little dosing and put the tablet, and that's all. Mainly, and every 3 months maybe you will have to change the water, but
that's all.
Yeah.
The cover?
The cover, they are suitable for outdoors. Now we improve the materials we are using for the covers. We use another material that it's more it's textile, so it integrates better with with the style, and of course it's important to use the cover. It's what I said. No, it's if you have the spa, you can open, but when you don't use, it's better to have the cover.
Yes. And that cover is, besides of course keeping out dirt, it's also to save energy when you want to keep.
Mainly it's for saving energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, talking about energy, is this something? Does it already exist? Spas running on solar panels, or is this something crazy question?
No, it's not a crazy question. Of course, it's not a crazy question here in Spain, where the solar panels are very very developed right now. No, but I would say there are many spas that right now it's running with solar panels. Okay. For me, the ideal that the solar panels should be not on top of the spa. For me, it's ideal to have the solar panels on the roof.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Because, and then use this energy for the spa. And then what we can do is, thanks to the applications and the systems, we can control when we hit the spa. So if we could say during taking advantage of the sun, during the hours where we have the sun and we have energy coming from the sun, then we can hit this moment the spa. Now we can select the time.
Okay.
This is important. If we speak about saving energy, this is a key point. But also we have other options. Aside of solar panels, the ideal should be to use a heat pump, for example. No?
Yeah.
Because the spas are prepared. We have a range of spas prepared for running with a heat pump. And then aside of using cheap energy or more ecological energy, we can reduce the consume taking advantage of the heat pump. No, especially if we have swim spas. That is a subject that we didn't talk, but we also have swim spas.
Because we are pool people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you also have swimming spas?
Yeah, we have swim spas. Yeah. We have swim spas. 4 meters, 4.5, 6 meters, 6.5. So we have a wide range of swim spas.
Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah. That's like a countercurrent.
With a massage and countercurrent. Yeah, or a compact pool also we have. Yeah.
Is this a very popular product?
It was. It's popular. Yeah. It was very popular after COVID because people were crazy looking for pools and there fast. It was fast. Yeah, because once again, the advantage of the swim spa is like a plug and play product, no? And if it's above ground, you don't need to do a license. You don't. It's easy.
Exactly.
It's easy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about all of this, about energy consumption and having an app and all of this. So, what are the trends in the industry? Can you tell us something?
In general.
Where is it leading to?
Let me think. In trends, I think the market these last years has changed a lot in terms of aesthetics. No, the products, at least here in Europe, are more minimalistic. I would say that people have moved from round to more straight lines. No, to different materials. What we call a standard spas. The spas could be important. It has the fashion of being a plastic product, no?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And especially the cabinet. So here there are Aquavia and other brands. We are fighting to have different materials, different styles, no? This is one important point, no? Then I would say that also inside the spa, no? People try to have the seats and the massage, no, in not just, as I said before, 200 jets inside the spa, no, to put a language, to put how can I say, organization, no, to have a style of how the spas are distributed in the spa, no, with following a lines or a style, no.
Right.
This is also an important thing.
So can you talk also to the spa and say more light, I want this jet on the right side more intense.
Well,
Like
this,
I talk to my now
Yeah.
I talk to my AI every
Yeah.
day.
this is something that we have projects working on that. It's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Okay.
We have
Right.
some ideas. In the next podcast, maybe we can speak
Okay.
about that.
Yeah, and coming a little bit to the end, one of my nice favorite questions is also, do you have any story, like breath, like a story happened
Wow.
with a project, no, where you
Yeah.
say, this was crazy.
Yeah, I can speak about the special projects, no, that we suffered to develop it, or it's a special because it was different. Like, for example, we did a spa for a shipyard, very special, with a very strange design that with a glass overflow, and then we had to fight to find the solutions, because one thing is the idea that the customer has, no, and finally what it's really
Possible.
could be possible and suitable for using even, no, because sometimes there are ideas that are too much out of the paper, no. But I will not speak about that. If you ask me for a special project, a special moment, I have to speak about the fire.
Yeah.
The fire we had. Imagine in 6 hours, the company was in 1st of July 2019. The company was totally destroyed. Totally. Facilities, machines, offices. Only 2 things were not burned. Were a copy of the server, the software, we could say, no?
Okay, yeah.
And people.
Yes.
Okay. And in that moment, that it was a critical moment, no? Finally, we realized that was a strong moment for the company, because the team reacted as never. We start working with, I would say, with a good organization, with a right determination to rebuild, and I would say that in 6 months, just in 6 months, we were another time in the market, beating our records of sales. So, and it was a strange moment, because there were a lot of tension, a lot of work, no? But we feel that moment we realized that we were a strong brand, no? Because normally when you, I think everybody feels the same, no? Sometimes you feel that competitors are better than us, or we have this problem. But when you have a moment like this and you realize that you see that the customers have to look for another options, no, because we disappear, but all of them return to us, no, that is a moment that you think and you realize that we have a strong things that we didn't realize, no, and the brand was important, and it was is a special moment, no, that I will remember forever.
Yes, yes.
We will not repeat it, because it's but it was the best. I would say the best experience professionally. Yeah,
Wow. It
finally,
even gives
yeah.
a shiver when you tell it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, thank you very much, Artur. It was really, for me, an eye opener. I learned a lot about spas, and Angela knows more about it. But for me, very, very interesting. And so, if you ask me, what did I learn today? That a spa is first of all, the difference between private and commercial spas, and that in commercial spas the water treatment is not so different than from a pool.
No.
It's exactly the same. That's what I learned. I always thought about spas, what I've seen in the piscine, plastic looking,
Yeah.
very, let's say almost
Box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like 13 out of a dozen. Everything looks the same.
Yeah.
But I've learned today that there is also a different spa market. So yes, so thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, Artur. And
You can write us with any comments or questions at mail@swimmingpool-podcast.com. Goodbye.
danke.
Gracias.
Merci.
Cherche.
Danke wel.
Spasiba.
Shukran.
Okay, and I will add moltes gràcies.
Exactly. In Catalan, no?
Yeah. Moltes gràcies, Angela. Moltes gràcies, Michael. Thank you very much for being here. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you, Artur.
Swimming Pool International, the Swimming Pool Podcast.
This episode of the Swimming Pool International Podcast is supported by our media partners, Eurospa Pool News and poolbiz.eu. Thank you for this support.